Happy Monday, everyone. It is good to see you all again. Welcome back to Esports Talk in my room, of course. And I've got some pretty freaking huge Rainbow Six news to share with you guys today, because apparently two huge orgs are going to be leaving the Rainbow Six Pro League scene, and they're going to be replaced by the Soniqs and Disrupt Gaming. Let's talk about it. Let me show you guys some tweets. Let's just get into it. So over the weekend, on Saturday, March 21st, Rainbow Six leakers tweeted that it confirmed that Evil Geniuses will be exiting the Rainbow Six Siege scene after the season ends. Then the following night, they said it's also confirmed that Luminosity would also be leaving the Siege scene after the end of the season. If you're unfamiliar with R6 leakers, they're typically seen as a trusted source. You know, they posted many leaks before that happen to be true, and we've talked about many of them here on the channel that also happen to be true. So I'm just going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say you're innocent until true until not true is what I'm trying to say. But whatever. Big news again. Evil Geniuses, right? A huge org that's been around in the scene for many, many years, and just a huge org in general. And then Luminosity Gaming, another huge org that hasn't been in the scene for as long, but still, you know, a lot of fans, a lot of people that can relate to them, and a lot of people that love Luminosity and love Evil Geniuses. They are leaving. This is crazy. And many people questioned why they would be leaving the scene, and I think it kind of just boils down to performance. You know, neither team qualified for the 6 Invitational, neither team qualified for Pro League Season 10 Finals, which is kind of a big hit to the org success. You know, you got these big name orgs that aren't doing incredibly well throughout the season, and they don't go to the biggest events of the year, so it's a business perspective as usual. You know, like, orgs are a business, so when you're here to make money, and you're not making money, you're almost forced to leave the scene. And many people questioned what led them to this point. You know, a lot of people saying that it was ever since Gotcha joined EG that they started heading downhill. And on top of that, they lost Canadian to SSG, which is one of their star players. So when you're losing your star player, you're kind of left with a team that could be seen as inconsistent. You could probably say the same with LG. But again, I think it just overall comes down to financial issues. None of this has been confirmed, of course. You know, they haven't stated anything about this themselves. This is just my speculation, but I think it seems reasonable. And of course, I would love to hear what you guys think. You know, what caused this and what brought them to this point, what made them actually leave the scene. Let me know what you guys think down below. But I know a lot of you guys are going to be wondering what happens to those rosters and what teams are going to be replacing them. And thankfully, R6 Leakers does have an answer for us. They say that the Disrupt Gaming and the Soniqs are going to be replacing their spots in Pro League, and those players that were with EG and LG are essentially going to be free agents. Though this is unconfirmed, they say that they're going to be free agents, and Disrupt and Soniqs can pick them up. And they also add that Pro League Season 12 is going to stay at 8 teams. So we don't know where these players are going yet, but I'm sure most of them will not have a hard time finding a new team or, you know, finding a way onto Disrupt or on Soniqs. And this is right after LG just picked up Jarvis at the beginning of the month. So that's also another player that I'm assuming will not have a hard time finding another team. But of course, I want to ask you guys again, okay, which players do you think are going where? Why do you think these orgs are exiting the scene in the first place? And how do you feel about them leaving the scene in the first place? You know, this is huge news that I'm very glad to share with you guys, and I would love to talk with you guys about. So please, drop some comments. Let's have some discussion. Let's talk about some Rainbow Six Pro League. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be seeing you all very soon in my room again. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.